What it do? It's your boy Badger.
And it's Maha.
And we're back at it again with another video. And today, we are watching the ending of Gen Z's era by Tommy NFG, man. If y'all didn't know, we're part of Gen Z, man. And yeah, it's getting past, we're about to get past our generation where kids won't even know what certain things we did is.
Yeah.
So
what was that sentence?
Like, the kids won't know what we used to do, they won't understand stuff that we used to do because they don't know what it is.
Yeah, because they're gonna think it's old people mess.
Like, they don't understand what this means. They do this. How you hold a phone? They do this. They don't do this.
They're
you feel
talking
me?
on the phone.
They don't know what certain things is. They don't know what a VCR is. They don't know what a radio is. They don't know what a projector is.
CDs.
They don't know CDs. They don't know. So we're gonna see what the ending of Gen Z's era is about. But before we do that, man, give them the verse of the day.
The verse of the day comes from Romans 12:3. For by the grace given to me, I tell everyone among you not to think of himself more highly than he should think. Instead, think sensibly as God has distributed a measure of faith to each one.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's get it. All right, man, let's get into this video, man. Let's see what's about.
Hey, what's your favorite cartoon?
YouTube. I watch YouTube.
YouTube is not a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. You don't watch cartoons?
What are cartoons?
Damn.
I think we've seen this one, but it still gets me every time.
I'm not that old.
Is it like when they have ads?
This is a longer one.
You ain't never seen Tom and Jerry? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, you ain't never seen Disney Channel? Max and Ruby.
Genuinely confused.
Ruby and Max.
Nope.
When I was scrolling on
crazy,
TikTok,
bro.
I saw this clip and it officially
Crazy.
solidified to me that Gen Z's era is officially
We're done,
over.
man.
After
We're done.
years of making fun of millennials, it's officially caught up to us. And although the last Gen Z year is 2012, which only makes someone born then.
Yeah, man. I literally just hit Gen Z. We're more millennials than anything.
We're zillennials.
Yeah, zenlennials. So I was born in 1997. She's a Gen Zer though.
I was born 98. I'm just a
Yeah,
year.
you're too deep in.
What?
You're way
Whatever.
too deep in.
We're zillennials.
13 now. Guess what? If you know what a cartoon is now, you're officially what the kids call, and I'm gonna be referring to things from now on as what the kids call it because I've reached that point. Status to Gen Alpha kids.
Oh yeah.
It's so
we're
wild that
unk
Gen Z
status.
and millennials grew up with things similar and Gen Alpha kids
that's
are in a
crazy.
complete different stratosphere. So I want
Yes.
to talk about some of the things that Gen Alpha won't grow up with or what they'll have to adapt into society with. And one of the main things I feel kind of bad for them is having to grow with constant cameras 24/7. I can't even envision a world anymore without social media or people recording things in public. And
Yeah.
It was not like that back in the day, bro. Like, if you seen a camera, it's because they were shooting a show or a movie or something.
Yeah, we were like, what are they doing?
Yeah, but
Or it's like a home video
exactly, yeah, home video, but it wasn't like. It's crazy,
on
bro.
vacation specifically.
Facts.
Or special holidays.
That was the one time.
yeah, although most of Gen Z also grew up with a lot of cameras in our face, I would say for most it was a mix of an offline childhood with an
Facts.
internet
Absolutely.
world. Like for
Oh,
one,
for
we were
sure.
still watching cartoons on TV and had our
Yes,
childhood
watch every
networks
single
we
one of
watched,
these
waiting for a new
cartoons.
episode to drop and watching it on TV. I remember like clockwork pulling up to the TV at night to watch the
Boomerang.
new episode of Regular Show or Adventure Time. Also still touching grass and having the whole block
Facts.
just vibing around the neighborhood. Nowadays people can't touch the sunlight around their neighborhood without disintegrating into
That's
pieces.
funny.
The online world we grew up in was mainly YouTube and all the OG YouTubers. Just
Facts.
watching whatever the type of content they posted. A famous YouTuber could post anything back then and people watched it. Low-key, people try to say Gen Alpha started brain rot, but Gen Z was patient zero to it. Like, have you seen a YouTube poop in 2025? How do we not call this brain rot?
Gay Luigi with one of 8 essential prizes inside.
I don't think I ever watched this.
Huh?
I don't think I ever watched this.
We have seen YouTube poop.
Really?
Yeah, would it be like Bluey?
I didn't know it was
YTP?
called YouTube.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Okay.
But you know what? At least we can say one thing. This brain rot was made by humans. There was real passion in the
Facts.
bull, at least. Yeah, it may have
Yeah.
been brain numbing, but it was our creative brain numbing we put together. For Gen Alpha, there's basically zero offline childhood anymore. Other than them going to school, that's really all the
Dang.
IRL interactions they'll have for the day. Most of the work in school is
Gen
going to be done
Alpha's
on computers
cooked, bro.
with the help of AI too.
Exactly.
So,
we
you know,
we
no
didn't
more
have
creative
AI, bro.
people.
Oh,
We didn't have- this is what we
The
had,
science
y'all.
project you'd have to do almost every year. Oh my goodness.
This is literally what we had.
That was a throwback.
I'll get
And
my
then you
mom
had
to
to
do it.
present it
Yeah, I
in
get my mom
assembly
to
or
do
whatever.
it. I get my mom to do it.
You see them run home with the swiftness after school ends to get their iPad because now phones are banned in school. And at the end of the day, that's something older generations are just gonna have to get used to. I mean, with Gen Z, the way older generations were reacting over us looking at internet memes, they thought there's no way these kids are growing up normal. And look at us, we made it out perfectly fine.
We did.
Your hair looks very bouncy.
Nuke the whole generation.
Nuke the whole generation. Yo, that's hilarious.
I would drop an atomic bomb on the whole generation.
I'm more worried about the online radicalization they're gonna face and how that's gonna fuck with their brain. People gotta realize a lot of reasons why people may have an extreme ideology is because they grew up with it and it was drilled in their head from a young age. And when it's drilled so hard into you at that type of age, it's hard to break away from you because it kind of becomes your personality as well.
I mean, you can say that for anybody, any generation though.
Like where you grow up, who you hang around, your environment and all that stuff. It might not be online, but it's definitely in person.
100%. What you say,
filling
old
your
habits
ears.
die hard, huh?
Yeah.
You see that in young people, old people, all types of people, man. So I feel like that's just a whatever thing. That's
what
everybody.
you're exposed to and
Exactly.
all that.
But I think more than likely, a lot will probably just turn out how Gen Z did with the internet and phones. It is sad though that everything is filmed and they can't make the same mistakes other generations did. Like no matter what age they say something on the internet, it'll be attached to them until the day they die.
Yeah.
If they somehow put an archive of COD lobbies when I was an edgy dumb kid, my ass ain't never getting a single sponsorship on this channel. But it's all good now because I changed, you know? As a kid being born now, at any time you risk being filmed. You could be born as a family vlogger kid, a fate some would say is worse than death. Then in the future, when you ask your mom and dad for pictures of your first birthday, they just pull up the video on YouTube with you in it that you didn't even know was posted. You can't even walk in public and talk to strangers anymore without risking talking to someone with meta glasses, which I think is going to become a problem in the future, especially with creeps. There's already a ton of people recording people without their consent. And all they got to do to conceal it is buy a little sticker to block the light from letting people know they're recording. You could at any moment be randomly recorded for a failed Riz POV TikTok.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
God took his time when he made you. Oh, this your girl? My fault, bro.
The only way to avoid getting recorded in the future is gonna be locking yourself up in an insane asylum white room. Even dealing with the internet, they're not gonna have a time using it where they're using it with no algorithms. And I know people will say the algorithms have always existed on social media, which yeah, is true, but not to the extent they are now. Algorithms nowadays are constructed to the point where they're as addictive as fen. You can't even get off the apps if you want to. Back then, the beauty of things was finding random rabbit holes and going down a whole genre on YouTube. Viral memes would spread organically through people randomly finding something funny. Nowadays, I can't even keep up with the memes myself. I feel like I'm 20 generations behind already with us. Before you have like a couple of viral memes everyone knew universally. But now because of TikTok, there's a new one every couple of days. And if you don't keep up with the evolutions of it, you're behind. The 6'7" kid has deadass turned into a whole Pokemon evolution course to the point the kid is now releasing a cryptocurrency.
Hi. Come on in. Leave the door open. I want everybody to hear this. We have a team in place and an overwhelming amount of collabs we're working on. And we're ready to bring 6'7" in.
Bruh, I don't believe this kid. Ain't nobody worried about this boy.
I think the 8th boy's probably just capitalizing off of.
You talking about I got a bunch of collabs. What else do you do besides say 6'7"? Let me stop.
Well, no.
I'm just saying, cause
remember
that one girl,
kid?
That one girl, the Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk Tuba.
Yeah, let me stop.
The Floss kid was having
facts.
concerts and all that.
I do believe it. I do believe he has collabs. Because you'll say the craziest, littlest thing and blow up.
Yes. Cash Me Outside, how about that? Ain't nobody got time for that.
And they.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they all blew up. Mm-hmm. They all blew up. Off of that. I could have said that. Not blew up. But they just all happened to blow up.
What you mean by that?
I they just all blew up off of saying one little thing? Come on, man.
Anyone that gets scammed in this...
Look at this kid. Look at this kid. Oh, you said was 6'7"?
Yes.
Oh, hey, blow me up, y'all. 7'8". 7'8".
8'9".
deserves it, and I hope he makes $1 million and never gets arrested. I can't get over the fact that AI memes are gonna be a thing that's typical. And I'm not talking about Sora 2 edits of people and stuff. I mean literally AI generated memes like Tung Tung Sahar or any of the other brain rot AI characters, which they're selling plushies and merch of it and everything. Kids love it. What they're also never gonna experience is the prime of using physical media. Bro, I think even something like flash drives will be unknown to a lot of people. Because now we got cloud media and you don't really need it anymore. Nostalgia of pulling up to your homie's house and them having a collection of games for y'all to choose through, or the family living room DVD collection for y'all to sort through. I don't think it will completely die.
It wasn't streaming. We had CDs.
Yeah.
We had games. You put the disc.
That's what people talked about before. Not before, but nowadays, like, we don't actually own anything.
We don't.
We subscribe to everything and we stream it, but that doesn't mean we don't own any DVDs. I just pay on Prime Video to rent something.
We about to just do DVDs.
Yeah.
From now on.
We should go back to DVDs.
I don't even know if they make.
Bring DVDs back.
Bring them back.
Though, because people still buy albums all the time, which kind of makes sense because it's one of those things that you can always have as a collectible for the future. But physical movies and games are definitely gonna be dead. They already stopped producing a lot of them for years by now. You might have to go back to it though, because these companies' greed is getting out of hand. Once everyone found out you don't actually own the games you buy, but a lot of them you're just licensing a copy. And if the company you're getting it from, like Sony, loses it, then you lose the game too. It changed people's mind in a snap. Instead of calling it buy on the PlayStation Store, they might as well call it temporarily rent until we lose our license for it, then know you're not getting your money back. That's gotta be illegal in some type of way. Like, what are we doing, law enforcement? It's gonna be crazy in 2050 when kids are doing nostalgia years for the 2000s and 2010s, and they pull up with a collection of DVDs and CDs. I think it might reach a boiling point where people genuinely swing back to having physical things, especially with every streaming platform increasing their prices every year, while removing the shows people actually like. There should be no reason Netflix is increasing their price by like $3 every year. That inflation excuse is gone. It ain't 2022 anymore. Instead of actually giving good content, they'd rather pay off Congress to sign some law that says it's the death penalty if you sail the seas. Life was really good though when you just had Netflix and could watch whatever you wanted. And why'd I just find out for Amazon Prime Video that they started charging to use it now? Jeff, you not making enough money from the Amazon subscriptions? Come on, dog.
You said what?
You have to pay an extra $2.99 a month if you want to go ad-free for Prime.
Don't go ad-free.
Yeah, I just suck up the ads.
It's like commercials. Until they do 20, then that's OD.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just like 3 or 4.
I've been paying you $15 every month for the past 6 years. You could at least give me that. You're just trying to pay off a country to remove a bridge so your yacht could go through it. I just want to watch The Boys for free. Subscriptions are something Gen Alpha is also going to have to grow up with. They're not going to know a world where you can buy something and have it to you and not have to pay a subscription to use it. In fact, I guarantee in 10 years when you're going to buy anything, in order to unlock the full capabilities of the product, you'll have to get some type of subscription. They're already doing that with cars. It used to be free to use all the car apps, and now they charge you $10 to $20 a month to use them. They're making a car where you're gonna have to pay to unlock the full horsepower. Making a product with something already ready to use in it and then charging to use it is capitalism summed up in 2025. Even Ring, the security camera everyone gets, started charging to be able to see intruders. Imagine not paying $5 a month to see out your Ring camera.
They're charging.
That's crazy.
To see what?
Intruders.
Bro, what kind of capitalist stuff is this?
Yeah, people are just getting greedy out here.
That's crazy.
Well, all it takes is for someone to do it and experience success, and then for other people to do it as well.
So they jump
if they're
on it.
doing it, then it's okay.
Exactly.
Camera, and someone's breaking in your house, but you can't see who it is. Then you get slimed out because you didn't want to throw $5 a month for a camera you spent $100 on.
That's crazy.
I've noticed in the past decade they've been doing this for a lot of products. A company will release the product that's cool and everyone in the public loves. Then when the public starts to rely on it, that's when they press the we push and greed to the max button. And it always works because a lot of people are still gonna keep with the product even if they increase it. I miss when companies used to be treating customers like customers back then. You look at Apple and see how much they blessed everyone with iPhones back then, and now they're coming up with a new way to charge you for looking at your phone. Okay, I made that one up, but you can't tell me that Apple Care isn't one of the dumbest subscriptions to ever exist.
Yeah,
absolutely. I don't own Apple Care.
I've got it a few times and I stopped.
Yeah, I just don't. I
had to stop after a while.
You one clumsy motherfucker be paying over $100 every year on your phone for insurance.
Year.
Put an OtterBox on it and
I thought Apple Care was just a one-time thing.
No, that's a monthly thing.
Oh.
Or you can pay Apple Care for like X amount of dollars for 3 years,
Oh,
and then
that's
3
what I
years
think I'm
expires, and then you
do
pay
it
it again.
And the last thing they truly won't experience is things actually being affordable. Things for us are already unaffordable, like houses for who knows how long have been cooked. But at least we could say we grew up in times with a dollar menu that
Yeah, we did
actually
have the
cost
dollar
a dollar.
menu.
This is how
Yeah.
I weigh the economy. Don't bring me this value meal bullshit at McDonald's. If the McChicken ain't $1, it ain't the same. It wasn't even too long ago that things were going down the right path. Actually, in 2019, for the first time in 50 years, the US unemployment rate was 3.7%. And a lot of the world's GDPs were
Dang.
growing. In fact, it was one of the strongest economic years of the 21st century. Then the big COVID happened, and we cooked probably the next 2 generations to come. Corporations decided to use it as a scapegoat to be greedy. The McChicken became $4. Every time I
Dang.
mention that, someone
Yeah,
has a
that's
heart attack in
crazy.
a random part of the world. Even with normal inflation now,
$4.
the average cost of a new car in 2050 is going to be between $90,000 to $133,000. And I know that price
bonkers.
might actually be normal in that time compared to the income people will be making. But one thing you can guarantee is that minimum wage is going to stay at $7.25. I can't fathom
Same.
people are actually working for that
I
much.
do
Imagine
believe
working
that.
8 hours and this is what you end up with. In a full week, you'll end up with a
Dang, when you put it out like that,
Yeah, perspective, right?
that perspective is different.
whole $290. Don't splurge. It's crazy that even the baseline prices for Gen Alpha is gonna be more. Like the basic trim of a Honda Civic will probably be $50,000.
Don't
And they
get
think the
me
birth rate
started
is
with
bad
the
now.
basic
Just wait until the
trims.
next generation. Shout out to the young parents and but I dodged the bullet not having a kid in this time. I genuinely will be 2 times poorer if I had a kid right now, and I would probably be broke by now. And I don't even blame the Gen Alpha kids because they'll probably be hunting for scraps by the time they're over. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how y'all feel about getting old and which retirement home you're picking. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Retirement
As always, I
home.
love
TikTok.
you guys consensually. And until next time,
Consensually.
I'm out.
Pretty good video.
Yeah, that was. That was very good.
But yeah, Gen Z, man. It's about that time. We're now about to be super old.
Whoa, no. We're not about to be super
We're not.
old.
No, but they're looking at us like that.
Yeah,
Like
have
we're
we made
old
unk
people.
status? I refuse. Do I look like an unk?
You look like a.
Do I look like an
No, you
auntie? Absolutely not.
Hey, auntie.
Look, I don't look like nobody's auntie. I can still pass as high school. Hello.
You look like, hey, sister. What school? Someone look like you. Look like someone coming to you and be like, what school you go to? What grade you in? Someone, I bet someone gonna come here and be like, can your sister come out to play?
Correct.
That's how young you look. But
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. We'll see you next time.
an AG2J, all glory to Jesus. Peace out.
Peace out. Amen. Bye.